All right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, gonna be doing a little cleaning and rearranging of my own mini little scrapyard here. Trying to get a clean slate to maybe lay some more pavers down, do some more stuff like that. But in order to get a clean slate, we got to get rid of all of this stuff. Not a huge amount, but some scrap doesn't play well with others. Big and fluffy stuff like that. So we're gonna run a load down today. We're gonna see what we get. Mainly just steel, so we can start and get this thing all nice and fresh. Now, check this out. One thing before we start. This is the motor from that old 1980s turntable I found. So yeah, pretty cool. This was spinning tables back in the 80s. Pretty cool. I like it. Well, let's get this empty truck loaded up here. All right, here we are all loaded up. Gloves are drying from all the sweat. And I wanted to explain something. A lot of people, you know, they show loading up the truck, and people think, whoa, big deal. Well, one of the reasons I show that up is because I live in suburbia, and a lot of folks do. And I've mentioned this on a previous video, but you can still scrap if you live in this type of area. You can still do it. Like I said in the other one, you can't roll in like Sanford and Son kicking off junk, but you can do it. So this is why I film it, so folks who are in suburbia, who think they can't scrap, who think, oh man, I gotta have this big property, or I gotta have a backyard, you know, or a huge backyard, I should say. As you can see, mine is quite small, but you don't. So let's head down and see what we get. And here we are. Let's see what the weight is today. 7780. 7780. 7780. There we go. All right, folks, lesson in sweat 2.0. Let's do the way out now. Wait for this guy here. Wow, he's at 10,340. Let's wait for him. Okay, let's see where we wound up at here. 6940. 6940. Well, all right, folks, here in Salvador, Arizona, it's time for a tale of the tape. Now, to start out with, you might say to yourself, wow, Steve, a wardrobe change? Is this some kind of high-class production? No, I sweat clean through my other one and it was soaking wet, so I had to change. Moving on. Today, they went up from 1.25 cents a pound to 2 cents a pound. So, for a total of 840 pounds here in the truck, we got $16.80. Not bad, because last time I think I had 300-400 more pounds and made the same amount. So, prices are going up, and that's good. And one last thing here, that is the Eagles Community Center. I'm on the grounds of the old Mesa Junior High School, my old junior high. And as you can probably tell, this doesn't look much like a junior high anymore because they bulldozed it and turned it into a park. I was here in the 80s. This school's been here since about, gosh, very, very long time. Anyways, this was my old school. That is now what's left of my old cafeteria. They turned it into a community center. Pretty cool. I like it. Well, all right, and let's go out on another scavenging adventure. Well, all right, folks, here in Salvaging, Arizona, as I said before, it's great to have friends, and we are at Armani's Global Auto Sales down here on Crisman and Main Street. He has saved me a good amount of scrap, even an AC unit. Wow, don't expect that from a car place, but yep, Armani's Auto Sales. He's gonna get me hooked up and give me this scrap. Thank you very much, sir, and we appreciate it. Well, all right, folks, here in Salvins, Arizona, welcome to another Saturday scrapping adventure. Today's theme is new neighborhood scrapping. Got on the old Google Maps today and found some new neighborhoods in this part of town that I have not been to yet. Want to go check them out and see what they have to offer, so let's go see. All right, let's see what we got here. I just saw a scrapper leaving this neighborhood, so we'll see if this one's been picked clean, but I don't know. We'll give it a shot. Oh, well, yep, they done left a bunch of Christmas lights now, didn't they? Yeah, they did. They sure did. Screw it. Lights, lights. Yeah. This is my second trip in a row getting Christmas stuff in August. All right, September. God, it's already September. All right, let's see. We got a couple piles here across the street from each other. And again, not much off coffee makers except the wire. Let's see if that's shelving or what that is. Anti-lockout measures. Okay, we got a little. What is all this? These are all empty. Yeah. We got one good pipe there, one piece of metal. There we go. Now we'll go check this little pile out here. Okay, yeah, a little bit. I wouldn't say that's much aluminum, but Sawzall blades. Yeah. Just bought one of those. Brand new pack of Sawzall blades? Yeah. I'll take that. What is this? Some kind of metal. Huh? Getting little piles today, little piles. Little thing here. Looks like we got us a printer. I'm just gonna take the cord off of. I did do a printer. I took several printers actually back in the day. And one of them cut me so bad while taking it apart that I had to have stitches. So, call me a little gun shy, but I don't like printers. I don't like stitches either. Got a little, oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's a nice one. That's a lot of copper right there. And brass and everything else. And we take that. Encyclopedias. Wow, you sure don't. Funkin' Wagnalls. We had this. We had these Funkin' Wagnalls. Oh my gosh, I remember that. Okay, got some pile here. Golf clubs. I am not a golf player, but I will recycle the clubs. A motor of some sort. Is this like a conveyor belt or something? Manufacturing or something? Well, they put little stuff on a conveyor belt. Like that Family Guy episode where they emulated the old Lucy one. Only on Family Guy it was a conveyor belt of pharmaceuticals. And they got a little behind. Right. Oh, I have picked up this exact same one before and took it apart all the way down to the motor. So I know how to take that one apart. Ooh, yes. Ceiling fans, my favorite. All right. Let's okay. Got that there. Absolutely, yeah. That's a little, looks like they were doing some duct work. Ooh. Some dusty duct work. And fast dry, sure. Like I said, never was a basketball player. all these. Wow. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make us a little thingy here. That's what we're gonna do. Looks like more metal. There we go. My glasses are officially sweaty. And we'll pick up my sorry attempt at basketball there. I'm looking for a place to go. I turn my head and there's a pile of some steel, looks like. Oh yeah. Here folks, we're gonna pay homage to one of my old cars. Now this is a Suzuki Swift. I had a Geo Metro, they wore the same thing. One of the best cars I ever drove, believe it or not. 3 cylinders, like 55 horsepower, 900cc engine. That thing lasted me 8 years. I bought it for $500, drove it for 8 years, and then sold it for $500, and my phone was blowing up all day. Some guy drove up way south of town to come get that car. So, love my Geos. And if you got a Geo, put a comment down below. Tell me how much you love it. We got us a pile here. We'll see what we got. Let's see. Yeah, my little now, gosh, almost 8-month-old grandson is wanting to walk. He's really trying, but not quite there yet. All right, well, folks, as we cruise this tiny little neighborhood here, we're gonna do another PD story time. Real quick one this time. This one has to do with scrapping of all things. Wow, who'd have thought? Anyways, I was dispatched to a school. Now this was summertime, this was a elementary school, and I was dispatched there for a burglary alarm. Now, school burglary alarms go off all the time, okay? Teachers, principals, everybody. They're all, you know, very, very, very common for it to go off in the summertime, so it's really not that big of a deal. So I get the call, it's about 11 in the morning, nothing big, weekday, and so I go there and I'm just, I go and I can't really hear the alarm going off. Oh, we got us a scrapper there, look at that, look at that, look at that. So I can't really hear the alarm going off. So I start going around, and as your schools are really kind of a pain because they're huge. There's a lot of doors, a lot of places to go. But the first place I hit is the cafeteria. And I shake the door of the cafeteria, it's fine, nothing's wrong. But I do hear the alarm going off faintly inside. Next to the cafeteria is, well, I would say is a gated metal area that was kind of like an alcove but gated off. And inside of it was pipes, copper, all the stuff for the water of the school. Well, as I got to that, I noticed that that gate was open. So when I go in there, I see a dude standing there. And I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, he was a homeless guy. And he's got a backpack, and there's a bike out there, and he's wearing a backpack, and there's also a bag near his bike. So I ask him what he's doing. He's like, oh, I just saw this here. I'm just, you know, seeing what's going on. And I start looking, and I see all this copper kind of everywhere, stuff been taken apart. And I start talking to him and get his ID and all that, and eventually realized that, yeah, this dude was in there. He had taken apart multiple things. He had multiple pieces of copper in his bags, and the reason he didn't hear the alarm was because it was inside, just like me. I didn't hear it either. There he is, you know, thinking that he's getting all this good copper, illegally of course, and not realizing that the alarm had gone off. And I'll tell you what, I was just as surprised to see him as he was to see me. You know, the old, you know, you get complacent, you do. And I was definitely not expecting to see somebody in there. But yeah, he went away for, I believe it was burglary, of course. And Arizona also has something for the stealing of ferrous metals. So we did them for that one as well, because it was all copper. But that's a little PD scrap story time, so we'll move on. A little bit of stuff there in the cul-de-sac. All right, looks like we got us some Aluminum. Yeah, do that. Ah, there's some wires. See? That's what I'm saying. You get the wires out of the little bags. We shall take the wires. Move on. Alright. We got some metal here. Not sure what that is. Huh. Oh, that's a nice one. They took apart the chair. They took just the metal off the chair. I'm like, well, actually it broke off. But hey, either way, I'm still grabbing it without grabbing that dumb chair. They don't take wood at the scrap yard. Metal, metal, metal. We got one more. One more. You know what? I don't have at my house one of these. That's what's great about scrapping. All this stuff you find you have to pay for normally. Like, you know, scrapping, I found this here. I may have found that at QT in the cooler and I might have paid for it, but you know. Oh. We got a little umbrella hiding amongst the railroad ties there. Grab that. No. No, this is mainly wood. I haven't seen that one. I ain't never seen that before. Wow, okay. We'll put that right back where you had it then, because the wind. Wow, I've never, that was like a quarter metal. That's weird. Alright. Let's see, anything in the box? Oh. That is not plastic. Nope, that is not. New rules for the playroom. Be safe, be kind, and have fun. That sounds like fun. I'll take the aluminum off this. There you go. Everything good. A little light fixture there. We'll stop and pick that one up real quick. Always electronics. Always. Okay, wow. I almost passed up this street here. We'll start by grabbing the steel. Now my yard will take coax as just steel shred, so I do take it. I know a lot of your yards don't take it, but like I said, it's just steel shred. But what we got in the box? Okay, we got some bike fenders. I don't think I've ever grabbed a pile of bike fenders before. That's kind of weird. Strange. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. That's a pretty big pile. I'm gonna back up on that one there. Well, that's some light steel, but steel nonetheless. Man, that's light. Because all I got was one piece of little helium steel. Guess sometimes what looks promising is not. So we got a little umbrella there. And here we are in one of the little farm areas. You can tell quite the difference in scenery that you get in here. And as I've said before, these are literally right in the city. There's suburbia 100 yards that way. And here, I like it. It's pretty cool. Look at this, folks. This is, I mean, these little things are just tucked away right in these neighborhoods. And it's crazy. It's so idyllic. And they're just these little tiny tucked away things. I like it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Looks like we got us a old rusty smoker. Okay. Old aluminum screen door. Take that. I don't think so. I don't have a skid steer. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Good Lord. I'd say that's a van lifer. That's a cool van. Lions, not sheep. I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see what we got here. You know, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna knock. I want to see. Okay. Well, I was gonna see. Looks like it's gonna all wind up out here eventually, but you never know. Looks like we got some metal here. Okay, what is this? Okay. Let's try that make. Okay, this is a weird little thing here, isn't it? It is. But they seem to all be cooperating. You gonna come out for me? Yep, you are. And see, that's what I like. You know, you can pick up a shelving unit that's 6 feet tall, but it all compresses down to that. So, you know, when you see guys rolling with this stuff big and fluffy and high, you know, when you're just grabbing the straight pipes, you're getting the same amount of poundage, less amount of size. A little bit of steel there. Little bit of metal. No, they can have the scarecrow, dude. I believe she did blind me with science. I believe she did. But I'm seeing right now, and what I'm seeing is a pile here with some light fixtures and stuff. I like that. Huh. This was worth it. A little careful there, but we'll get all that. Wow, this is a... Whew. We're gonna have to start chucking. Here they are. Here's all the decorative. Yep, here we go. That's, yep, they got all the zinc on it. All the zinc decorative. And I'll take it. Oh yeah, there's a little motor I like. There's the motors I like. All right. Now we're talking. Yeah, I like it. Well, let's start getting the light fixtures. Absolutely, we shall get those. We're not that far from the house. We're just about done for the day, so. More ceiling fan. More ceiling fan zinc. Oh, get another little something here. Let's see. Yeah. Electronics. Wires. What? Okay, yeah. I'll just take the whole thing for now. A heated neck pillow. I don't think I've ever seen one of them before. Bed frames. Open rack. Let's see, this is our last pile before we head in for a wrap up. Let's see if we got anything here. What is that? A punch? Like little tools or something. A slingshot. Hey, you better know that. And we'll fire it in there. It's not leaking oil, it's sweating power. I like that. From a guy who owns old trucks, that's a true statement. Well, all right, folks, here in Salvaging, Arizona. Today we're going to be doing a wrap-up, starting out here on the canal bank. Canals run all through the Phoenix Valley. They're put in by Salt River Project, SRP. They made they dammed up the Salt River, created many reservoirs that start up north, work their way down to the valley, enter the valley through the Salt River, and come out through the canals and give us water here in the valley. And they crisscross the valley. They're really cool. I like them. You can fish in these things. When I see people fishing in these all the time. I fished in them, catch some big carp, big catfish. The problem is they keep breaking your line because they're so huge, it's hard to get them out. But let's do a wrap up here. Hit a new neighborhood today. Hit several new neighborhoods, 6 or 7 or 8. And I'll tell you what, you get turned around in those new neighborhoods. When you ain't been around and you're trying to hit those little tiny cul-de-sacs and whatnot, it's crazy. But here's what we got. We did fill up the truck today. The last few parts were pretty good. We got some good electronics, some light fixtures, electric lawnmower, a lot of good steel stuff, a lot of good wire. So pretty good one. Thank you folks for tuning in. I thank you for all our new subscribers. I just got word today I hit 20,000 views on my channel. It's blowing me away, and I think I'm over 300 subs. Folks, thank you very much, and I thank you. Good night.